and I'm making videos on the 12 astrological houses. And this video is about the 12th house in astrology. Now, before I start the video, I want to say that no matter what I tell you about the 12th house is not enough. And why is that? It's because the 12th house is the realm that goes beyond human comprehension. It is the realm when common sense and logic stand still. It's the realm of other worlds and other dimensions. It it's not something we can put words to and describe easily. It's an experience. It's something we need to feel. Okay. Now, if you look at the 12th sign of the zodiac, that is Pisces, ruled by Neptune, the higher octave of Venus. So this tells you that Pisces is about love, it's about spirituality, because Neptune is the most spiritual planet of the zodiac, of our solar system. Okay, and Neptune is the energy of Neptune is foggy, it's nebulous, there are no boundaries. Okay, energies seep through other realms, other dimensions into this 12th house, and that's why it's not easy to describe it. Okay, this is the realm of the unconscious, this is the realm of ancestors, this is the realm of past life karma. This is everything that we don't understand, and everything that we some things that we are afraid of. Not everything, you're not afraid of everything, but some things we are afraid of is the 12th house. So when you look and study your 12th house, if you have a very heavy 12th house with lots of planets and it's very active, then you're probably a very solitary individual. Okay, and you understand the language of metaphors and symbolism. 12th house also deals with secrets, it deals with hospitals, it deals with oil, uh, everything Neptunian. Okay, and it deals with fairies and goblins and jinns and all those other uh, hidden things that we don't really talk about in easy day-to-day conversation. So it is actually the realm of the inexplicable, okay, kind of like the Twilight Zone. So how do you understand the energies that are expressed in the 12th house? How do you make sense of those energies? So say for instance you have Leo as your 12th house, then you're kind of a spiritual Leo. You are looking at spirituality through an artistic uh, lens, through the lens of artistry, because Leo is artistic. It's a sign of the artist. If you have Taurus as your 12th house, then you may sing songs that speak of other realms, of other worlds. You may like Lisa Gerard, or you may sing songs that transport people to other realms, to other dimensions. You may make money through the exposition of such realms and such subjects. So, if you have Gemini as your 12th house, then you probably write and communicate about the unconscious, about the deep, deep psychology of humanity. Okay, so if as I said that you're solitary, if you have a solid 12th house like me, my 12th house is super active. Okay, I have a stellium in my 12th house, which has the Sun, Saturn, and Mercury. So this is definitely a very difficult position for the sun. It's not an easy placement. Why? Because the sun cannot does not like to go so deep in. It shines. It wants to bring things to light. But the 12th house does not understand this conventional light that we experience in this 3D realm. It encompasses light and darkness of every other dimension where energies mishmash and intertwine. Okay, now with Sun in the 12th house, you're always alone. And I can vouch for that. I mean, even when I am with maybe four people or five people or 20 people, there's always a sense of me being solitary, which is why I don't like to go into confined spaces with huge crowds. It just stifles me, I start to feel claustrophobic. So with starting the 12th, you have to understand that loneliness and aloneness are not the same thing. They are very different because you don't have to be lonely if you're alone. And I think the sun in the 12th kind of knows that you can be lonely in the city, or you can just be alone by yourself and have everything that you need. Okay, so that's definitely something you have to understand if you have sun in the 12th, because gotta love and embrace that solitude brings. You've got to understand it. Now with moon in the 12th is definitely not an easy placement, because the moon wants to connect, and although it rules fellow water sign of Cancer, in Pisces the moon can be very conflicted, and the energies could be like just seeping into other realms, and you might not be able to concentrate. You may develop addictions if you're not balancing that moon energy. Now, Mercury in the 12th, very interesting. I have this placement, which explains why I work with the tarot, why I work with the occult, and why I explain that, and that's my line of work. Of course, Gemini is also my 10th house midheaven, so I will write and speak as my career. But about what? About symbols, about symbology, about signifiers. When I talk to you, I'm not applying, I'm not interacting with your left brain. I'm not applying logic only. Okay, that doesn't make me logical. But when I'm speaking to you, I invoke your emotions. I try to show you another reality through symbology. So that's a huge part of Mercury in the 12th. Okay, you've just got to understand that left brain try and cut logic and common sense is not going to work. You've got to look at what lies beyond the metaphysical, and you've got to communicate that to the world. That's your karma. Now, Venus in the 12th, again, a very beautiful placement, because Venus again is a higher octave of, Neptune is a higher octave of Venus, and Neptune rules the 12th sign Pisces. So here you have Venus really embodying a very otherworldly aspect of her, something that she'd never do if she was in the 10th house, something she'd never do if she was in the 5th house. Here Venus loves this nebulous Neptunian energy, and she can just immerse herself in this experience. And with Venus in the 12th, people are like, they dress really differently, and they dress ethereally, if you know what I mean. Like those people who want to be mermaids, or who do extreme cosplay, or who live their lives in a pink room. There's a lady, a Japanese lady, who lives in a pink room, and everything she does is pink. So this is also kind of like a Venus in the 12th, where she's channeling into vibes that are coming to her from some other world, from some other imaginary realm. But what is imaginary can be say what is real and what is not. We can't say that with any definitive answer. We can't. And Venus in this house really knows that. Now, Mars in the 12th, not easy because Mars again does not understand this nebulous Neptunian energy. It's difficult for Mars to channel his energy in this 12th house. But if you find an avenue to work with Mars in the 12th, as in uh, yoga, definitely martial arts, definitely Tibetan bowls. It'd be very, very interesting to work with Tibetan bowls, crystals, anything that uses your energy for spiritual purposes can be very productive if you have Mars in the 12th. Jupiter expands your knowledge of these realms if he's placed there. It's a good position for Jupiter. You become very spiritual. You teach about these realms. You speak about these realms, and it's deep. It's pretty deep. Now Saturn in the 12th again is my placement, so I speak from direct experience. Saturn in the 12th is a very difficult placement. It's not easy. It's like uh, your father may not be there for you, or like I have my sun conjunct my Saturn, so there could be a lot of problems with it, father figure authority. But Saturn starts functioning much better in this position if you study and if you dedicate yourself to whatever really stirs your soul. And Saturn can dedicatedly help you explore that side, study, research, write. Okay. Um, Uranus in the 12th is again a pretty wild card placement. It's Uranus is spiritual. Okay, it's a higher octave of Mercury and it's tremendous spiritual energy. So Uranus in the 12th can work well. You can come up with innovative ideas on how to explore the psyche or go deep within. Neptune, of course, in rulership and does very well. You're very spiritual, very artistic, very sensitive, very empathic, very instinct, very intuitive, very psychic. Okay, and Pluto. Now, Pluto is very interesting because Pluto transforms your experience of these worlds every single time, and it really touches makes you touch people, a lot of people. Okay, so Pluto in the 12th is something that you need to work with and understand its energies. So that was a bit about the 12th house, and don't forget to check out all the other videos on all the 10 houses that 11 other houses that I've done. This is the 12th house, and this series is complete. So please check it out and let me know in the comments below if you like them. Share, subscribe, you know the deal. So see you soon. Take care. Bye.